He's the gloomy seeker who gives other Decepticons the creeps. That's right, today we're sharing 5 Transformers facts about Dirge. Like this video and let me know whether you transform your G1 Dirge with his nosecone up or down in robot mode, and if you know any more information about his voice actor from the Sunbow cartoon. Fact 1. Making his first on-screen appearance without an explanation of where he came from in the Season 2 episode of the G1 Sunbow cartoon, Dinobot Island Part 2, Dirge's toy was released in 1985 as a retool of the Starscream mould, which was originally imported by Hasbro from Takara's Diaclone toy line. Japanese toy designer Kojin Ono designed the basis of the toy that would become Dirge, which was originally released as part of the 1983 Diaclone jet plane F-15 Robo assortment. Changes Hasbro made to the Starscream toy to turn it into Dirge included the additions of a delta wing and front canard, replacing the spring-loaded missile launchers with non-firing concussion missiles, and a fancy deep blue paint for the body of the jet and tan brown for the wings. Dirge's G1 Transformers toy shares more than just the body of the other blue Decepticon Seeker. His robot mode stickers are the same as Thundercracker's, just in a different colour. Dirge is one of a new trio of Decepticon jets, following in the steps of Starscream, Skywarp and Thundercracker. He was joined by Thrust and Ramjet, who unfortunately I haven't been able to include in this video. Fact 2. While the original 1984 trio of Decepticon jets were retroactively named the Seekers, the trio of Decepticon jets that Dirge belongs to has retroactively been named the Coneheads. This is because of how they appeared in the G1 Sunbow Transformers cartoon, in which they were pictured mistransformed, with the nosecone part of their jet mode left pointing up on top of their head rather than folded back as detailed in the instructions of their original G1 toys. That's right, the Coneheads only exist because of a mistransformation. Well, sort of. Filipino artist Flora O'Deary designed the animation models of most of the Season 2 Transformers, whereas Japanese artist, animator and mechanical designer Shoei Kihara created the look of Season 1 Transformers. Apparently, Sunbow wanted the animation models of the bots in Season 2 to more closely resemble the toys on shelves compared to the overly stylised look of the Season 1 Transformers. It's possible that Flora O'Deary used this as an opportunity to distinguish the Season 2 Decepticon jets from the look of the Season 1 jets, but I doubt he knew that his creations would end up being named after a Dan Aykroyd comedy, and that modern iterations of Dirge, Thrust and Ramjet would end up having to work in the Conehead look to adhere to animation accuracy. It's more likely the look of the Coneheads is down to the character models being based on a mistransformation. Fact 3. Although Dirge's original bio includes the quote, "Fear is the element that unites all losers," it turns out that this might just be the Transformers equivalent of a goon for hire overcompensating. His accompanying tech specs lists his courage ranking as a below average 4 out of 10. He does have an impressive firepower rating of 8 and a startlingly high skill rating of 9, but everything else on his tech specs is a touch average. We're delving into theory territory here, but perhaps Dirge truly understands fear. That's why he embraces it as a tactic on the battlefield. Fear has become his ally. It's his weapon to use against his enemy. It's why he gives his Decepticon comrades the creeps. Just don't sneak up on the poor bot, you'll cause his spark to short out. Fact 4. Did you know that Dirge dies in the Transformers the movie? Shortly after Unicron begins his attack on the wretched little planet of Cybertron, Dirge, Thrust and Ramjet fly into the mouth of the Chaos Bringer. Of course, Unicron chomps down on the Decepticon jets, and little purple explosions are visible, implying that the Coneheads are toast. Don't worry, I haven't completely lost it. I'm fully aware that this is a continuity error, especially as Dirge is present in Season 3 of the Sunbow cartoon set after the Transformers the movie, but it does make you wonder if this was an animation error or if the original plan was that he wouldn't make it out of the movie alive. There are actually some other fun animation errors in this scene. You can briefly see Starscream, Thundercracker and Skywarp attacking Unicron in jet mode. To add to the continuity error and make us breathe a sigh of relief after his supposed demise, in a blink and you'll miss it moment, we do see Dirge fly past the screen before Galvatron transforms into his cannon alt mode and starts firing at Unicron. Fact 5. In the G1 Sunbow cartoon, American actor Bud Davis voiced Dirge, as well as Predaking and Metroplex. If you're familiar with the 5 facts of Prymus, you'll know that I like to provide a bit of information about the voice actor of the Transformer I cover, but in the case of Bud Davis, the only other pieces of information I can share with you is that he passed away in 2019, and despite what Google and other sites might tell you, he's not the Bud Davis who is also a stuntman. It seems that Bud Davis was content to stay out of the limelight, doing the voice work he did in the 80s and then going on to live his life. If anyone has any details about Bud Davis, please let me know. This is Prymus84, and you've been watching the 5 Facts of Prymus. Thanks for watching. Follow me if you want to see more Transformers facts, and let me know in the comments if I missed anything, got anything wrong, or if there's anything you want me to cover next.